Okay, I'm going to try to make this video without losing control, but understand um, what I'm going through right now is directly due to the trauma caused to me by law enforcement and their refusal/deliberate negligence at denying me my rights as an equal citizen of the state of Washington and the United States of America. Let me start by saying that. Secondly, I don't know. It's not so simple. Um, it's trauma. It's trauma. Severe trauma. Like that. It's a perfect setup. Crazed mother just looks crazy. The mother whose dawning realization that this man is a control freak, a sex addict, a liar, a rapist, probably a murderer. Yeah, I get it. I'm so panicked and terrorized for my children that he's able to just say, oh no, she's just crazy. But you know why he's able to say that? Because he spent years with Angel Lynn, who she wasn't a crazed mother begging to see her children. She was running around at our neighbors, pounding on their doors, screaming, call 911, my dad raped me. Okay? First of all, my dad slept downstairs with me and the older boy's father that evening because he didn't want any accusations to be made. She still accused him of raping her. And shame on Eric for believing her. How many guys has raped her, Eric? Come on. She doesn't do it with anybody voluntarily. Everybody freaking raped her. It's her cover in case she has a boyfriend she forgot about. Not to mention, she's been pulling it since she was a child. She's been using sex to manipulate and control. Eric London, he used to joke, I used to think, that I think Eric Christensen took it as, you should kill all the stupid people. So no wonder he wanted to kill me, because he knew I was pretty much stupidest of them all by believing him and loving him as much as I did. Giving him everything he freaking wanted. He pretty much thought I must be the stupidest person alive. Actually, Eric London's words were, they should kill everybody with an IQ below a certain level. And I happen to disagree, Eric. I think you proved you were the stupidest person in the world because you believed her over and over again, despite the fact you knew she was a compulsive liar. You knew she was a cheater. You caught her red-handed. You had 50 people telling you. Her entire family had disowned her. How dare you try to turn me into her? How dare you? You loved her. You married her. You stupid motherfucker. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all let me cut. I've been raised in construction, and you think that's bad? You ain't heard nothing yet. I can tell you that much. If you think my mouth is a potty mouth, you've never been on a construction site with Eric Christensen. One of our first jobs, we were written up by the project manager because parents were complaining about the language outside of their children's bedroom windows. Angel. She ran off at 15 because she realized then sex was all powerful. She has been nuts ever since. She causes a drama. She lies. I mean, you can ask her, she's wearing a blue shirt. You ask her, what color is your shirt, Angel? Green. Why do you gotta lie about that? It's weird. She lies about stuff that really there's no point in lying about. It's never made sense. Like I said, she's my family. She's my sister. So I just learned to deal with it. Eric married her. Eric believed her lie after lie. I believed Eric lie after lie because when he was with Angel, he convinced me that he was an honorable, faithful man. And then nobody told on him. And I never caught him. That doesn't make me the stupid one, Eric. It makes you the stupid one. Also, this stupid motherfucker, he always likes to talk about being at the Twisted Sister concert, and the guy looked right at him and said, you're an SMF. Thank you. Yeah, so, I was at my kid's apartment begging them to come with their mother who loves them and is dying without them. I was not pounding on people's doors saying, help me, he raped me, okay? Alright? When he was somewhere else. These Nazi experiments in freaky psychological controls are only to cover their crimes. He is a evil genius. He wanted to be able to do this. He researched what it would take. And thank you for the courts for putting up a nice big green freaking welcome sign. Here's how you do it, buddy. Here's how you do it. 80%. 80%. If given these circumstances, you'll walk away with your sex slaves unchallenged. And I also get this is why he decided to kill me. Because no matter what he does to me, no matter how traumatized I am, how broken I am, I get back up. And he can't do it. He just can't make me into Angel. So I didn't get crazy until he started poisoning me. Belladonna's, the side effects of belladonna poisoning, delusions, hallucinations, etc. Sleeping on the front porch, feeling like you're on fire, tunneling, saying you're dying, but you have no insurance, so you can't call an ambulance. I didn't even call an ambulance then. The only time I'd called 911 in my adult life. You know, that's one thing. You think paranoid schizophrenics have a lot of familiarity with 911, saying people are poisoning them or hurting them beyond one night when they drank the last cup of coffee after angering him. I had to write notes because I said I'm so traumatized because of the courts, because of the courts, because of law, and not just the courts, law enforcement in general. The police have done nothing, the courts have done nothing, the prosecutors have done nothing, the attorneys have done nothing, the guardian ad litem, who Eric was probably schmoozing before I'm wondering who did he first try to get appointed, because that's why Alicia Cox he didn't even get a hold of him, or her, excuse me, because that's not who he wanted as guardian ad litem. And so thank you to the guardian ad litem, because he's the only one who's like, you need to start seeing your kids. My lawyer has kindly emailed me to tell me I am too human, and buck up soldier kind of thing. And since February, he's a monster. And Angel Lynn, oh my God, if you want to talk about making accusations about craziness, that's what I mean. She's the craziest one of them all, and she stole my ID. I'm almost guaranteeing you, some point along the way, a doctor, a counselor, somebody demanded to talk to their mother, and she stole my ID to impersonate me, because he is a criminal. She is too. She's been messing with her sisters since they were freaking born. She's sick. She's a sick, nasty person, and that's why her oldest child couldn't be around her, and he withdrew into a traumatized victim, because behind closed doors she's really a sadistic monster. Behind closed doors, I'm a loving freaking hugs, kisses, cuddles, play games, happy. I want to see you smile. I love you. And there is no demand for sex attached to that whatsoever. My children, my love for them is just seeing them be them with a big grin. And you know what? No, you don't have to be hurt to experience happy. You have to be happy to experience happy. If all you ever experience is hurt, there is no happy. And I'm sorry, but I happen to believe that if all you ever experience is happy, so you don't know no hurt, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I believe when they first met me, I was their target because Eric London and Eric Christensen were looking for their two bad girls. Me and Angel were supposed to be their bad girls, but I wasn't a little Angel, I was a little Debbie. My love for my children might have influenced Eric London somewhat. I'd have to believe from Eric London's behavior, He was unwilling to rape his biological children from the beginning, which is another reason why I was a nice target, because I already had 2 little boys. Eric Christensen, so when he got together with me, not only was me and my children pre-programmed from Eric London, but he was in his 30s and I was 22, and he was able to run me over, and I was ready to give him everything. I felt like he'd been denied by my sister. I felt he deserved unconditional love and a faithful, loving wife, and I tried to give him that, and he kicked me in the face and made my nightmares freaking come true. That's the thanks I got, because I look like her. He figures we're one, so yeah, punishing me is just as good. We'll see then. Like I said, maybe Eric and Angel's screams can replace us all then, if one is as good as the other. And now I guarantee you, he looks at our daughter, and when our daughter I'm sleeping with, he lost it in a very bad way. Please just think about that. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. I'm telling the truth. I've never been crazy. I've always strived to be different than my mother and my sister. I can't change the fact that I was raised in a traumatic situation, but they're worse, and it's nothing like what the court's doing to me now. Nothing what law enforcement's doing to me now. They have refused to acknowledge my rights as an equal citizen of the state of Washington and the United States of America because I was depressed. Comprende? Because I was depressed, because he was going to leave me for what I felt was out of the blue. And then on top of it, I look back and I go, why am I still with him? All he ever does is make me cry. Why am I still with him? Go. So I'm not allowed to get depressed, and no wonder I'm numb. No wonder I'm numb. I'm horrified. Almost 2 years you let that man do this quick version of Stockholm Syndrome on my children with zip ties and basements and drugs and dog cages. Comprende that?